Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh, love, honors, and salutations to the elders and apostles of Grim Stone Rule well, and the Akim going through the highways and byways in this last season of time, preaching the gospel from Mashiach Yahushai. Alright, this is just getting close to the wire, man. You already saw the news report about the Edomite fisherman, that went for a dive in the waters and got swallowed up by the whale, and it just reminds you that the Most High is a powerful power, man. And the time of rebuke is coming, man, heavy upon the man of the Lord, and we just have to be willing to accept the chastening of the Lord and to hold on to what is necessary, man, and to put our feelings aside and be diligent for the ministry of the Lord, Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, you shouldn't take the Spirit of the Lord, the Ruach HaKodesh of the Most High, for granted. All right, and neglect not thy office. Right, so this is what the Lord did as per Jonah's stubbornness, towards the Most High's order. So that's what the Lord did. He says, he used the men on the ship, to discipline him, So it says, so they took up Jonah and cast him into the sea, and the sea ceased from her raging. All right. So it just shows you how powerful the Lord is, man. When the man of the Lord has to do something and is dragging his feet, all of a sudden all hell starts breaking loose. Well, things start to fall apart wherever it is, man. And the Lord has to make an example out of him. So that's why the Lord tells brothers, man, don't play around, man. Don't take the power of the Lord for granted, man. You should be terrified at the words of the Lord. Okay, you should be obedient, man. Scripture talks about obedience is better than sacrifice, right? Then the men feared the Lord Yahweh exceedingly and offered a sacrifice unto the Lord and made vows, right? So you could remember that, man. The Lord is greatly to be feared and not to be ignored, okay? And that's a lesson we have to learn every single day. When you're in a slump and all that, always remember the fear of the Lord. Use it as a motivating factor to get you behind, in order. So it says in verse 17, now the Lord Yahweh had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. All right, and that's an embarrassing situation that needed to happen, man. And you could tell that the Lord, can put his servant in a tight spot just to have him comply, and you read chapter 2, verse 1 all the way to 3. It says, Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord Yahweh, his power, out of the fish's belly, and said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I, and thou heardest my voice. For thou hast cast me into the deep, in the midst of the seas, and the floods compassed me about. All thy billows and thy waves passed over me. Yeah, so the Lord can put us in a tight position like that, man, where we think we're not gonna, get out of it, and all of a sudden the miracle happens. All right. So that's all we try to tell younger brothers, man. The time to fear the Lord, it's not it's always now. All right. And when you read the book of Psalms 110, verse 3, it says, Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. So our people are going to be willing to hearken unto the Lord in the days of the Most High's power, man. Because when the Lord starts to shake the kingdoms of this world, then our people want to sit up. But who is going to be delivered? Only the ones found written in the book of life, the elect, all right? That's including the one-thirds and those that are spread out throughout the four corners of the earth of the nation of Israel, okay? So the book of Philippians chapter 2, when you read verse 14 all the way to 16, it says, I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High Yahweh in Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, so you have to, man. You have to. You can't make a detour, man. You know, you have to be sincere. All right, there are no breaks when you come to serve the Lord. Okay, it says, "Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded, and if anything be, if anything ye be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you." All right. Nevertheless, whereto we have already attained, let us walk by the same rule. Let us mind the same thing, all right? Meaning we have to be focused in serving the Lord, man, all right? You do have no time to contemplate, being tired. You have to move all the way to the end, okay? And one of our favorite precepts is from the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 17. It just lets you know that you have to take this seriously, man. In fact, if you start from verse 16, it says, "Yet if any man suffer as a Christian or as an anointed of Hamashiach Yahushai, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the Most High on his behalf." All right. So always remember, man, there is no shame in serving the Lord. When brothers are catching hell for serving the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, the body will understand that that brother needs encouragement to stay on the path and to be willing to accept the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding he's going to acquire in that instance, okay? Verse 17 now says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it begin at us," all right, "if the suffering, the chastisement begins at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel?" So it's that clear. So always remember, man, always use that instance, man, of the whale swallowing up that Edomite as a sign from the Most High that Esau's judgment is coming, that the Most High is about to swallow up Esau, man. It's about to swallow up his rulership. And to make him realize that the Most High is still in control. And it's also a reminder that brothers have to stay diligent and to understand that the chastening of the Lord is about to come down heavy upon the whole world. And we have to stay steadfast unto the end. All right? So remember, man, no excuses when you come to serve the Lord. Shalom.